Hello, everyone. I am Melissa Forziat. I'm a keynote speaker and the host of the Journey to LA series. Now, when I speak, my topic is something I call Take the Donut, which is another way to say carpe diem. And it's all about going after the things that you want in life. And in this series, I'm talking with people who do that every single day, elite athletes. Today, I'm getting a chance to speak with Lauren O'Connor. Welcome, Lauren.
Hello.
I'm so glad to talk with you today. And, there's more in-depth questions to ask, but let's start simple. Where are you from?
I am from a small town in southern Wisconsin called Belleville, Wisconsin, and I grew up there my entire life and stayed there the whole time until I went to college, and I went to college in Wisconsin as well.
Okay, Wisconsin it is. Now, what is your sport or your discipline if we need to know that?
My sport is rowing, and I'm typically a sculler, which means that I have two oars, one in each hand instead of one oar.
Okay, thank you for breaking that down. For those of us who don't know as much about the rowing world. So when and how did you get started with that?
I started rowing when I was a freshman in college. There was a walk-on program at Wisconsin, and I had a friend who had mentioned it to me before I even went to college. So I decided to go check that out and fell in love with it and never stopped going back.
Mm. The discipline that you mentioned, having the two oars, is it something that you started with right away? Is it like you try different things and you see what you're best at, or is it something that you're introduced to first is what you tend to stick with in your sport?
So in rowing, typically in the United States, when you row in college, you are sweep rowing, which means that you only have one oar. So I didn't start sculling until I believe my junior year of college. I went to a under 23 camp and I had briefly sculled, so two oars beforehand, but not really anything consistent. So I didn't fully start sculling until I graduated from college. So before that, I had always been a sweep rower.
Okay, thanks for explaining that. So tell us about some of the lengths that you're going to take the donut and go after your dream of competing in LA.
There's so many things that we have to do every day. I mean, for rowing, it's a very cardio based sport. So we do somewhere between 3 and 5 hours of cardio a day most of the time, a lot of strength training. And then there's so much on the outside of the physical aspect of it too. We have to do a lot of recovery. We have to make sure that we're eating a ton of food. And I also feel mental health is a very big part of being successful in this sport because you spend so much time just in your own head. So I work with a sports psychologist. I spend a lot of time journaling and meditating and just focusing on how to keep both my body and my mind in a healthy place.
Okay, you said 3 to 5 hours of cardio a day. That is a lot of cardio. That's very impressive. Um, let's sprinkle some encouragement. There may be some young athletes who are watching this who want to do what you do. What advice would you give to them?
I would say the main thing that is going to make you successful is finding the joy in what you are doing. It's supposed to be fun. Sports are always supposed to be something that you have a good time doing it. And going through all of the many hours of cardio and working out is only going to be worth it if you're having a good time while you're doing it. So just have fun with it and enjoy. You're normally with the team, so enjoy being around friends and being outside. I think some of my favorite parts about it are that I get to be on the water almost every day, and I think that's such a exciting thing. And I think it's all the little things that make it super fun. So I think if younger athletes take the time to enjoy all those bits and pieces, the victories that you get along the way are just that much better.
Yeah, so very rarely can we do things that we want alone in a vacuum. Who would you like to thank? Who has been an important part of your journey?
There's so many people that have been such a huge part of my journey. I mean, I have such a great support system of my family and so many friends. I also am really lucky to have an amazing coach, Eric Catalano, and I think he's been such a huge part of, propelling me forward in my journey. When I first came here, I wasn't anywhere near the caliber that I am right now. And so he's been such a huge part of all of this, and I'm so thankful to him.
That's wonderful to hear that you have that support system. So, for those who want to follow you on your journey, where can they find you? What links should I put in the description?
I have an Instagram at Lauren Elizabeth OC underscore. I can send it to you. Um, and then I do have a TikTok. I don't post on there very much, but I'm trying to get more into that. But that's my main places.
Okay, well, I'll be sure to put that link in the description and make it really easy for people to find you. And thank you so much, Lauren, for taking time out of your busy training schedule to talk with me and to share a bit about your journey. And good luck on your journey to LA.
Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing awareness to all the different sports.
And to everybody who's watching this, thank you so much for watching. I hope this series is helping you find out more about the sports and the athletes that you want to support and root for along the way and go out there, get inspiration and get donuts. Bye.